The Washington Commanders continue to make improvements to their front office as they are set to make yet another hire. Let's talk about
How I feel? Blessed. What I want?
Get back slow. I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
it. YouTube, what's going on? It's your man Juan Gotti here. The Washington Commanders continue to upgrade their front office. But before we get even further into the video, I want to let you guys know once I get to 7,000 subscribers, I'm giving away 5 Jay and Daniel jerseys. So if you want a chance at winning one of them, all you got to do is be a subscriber to the channel. And you can follow me on Instagram too. That is also at Juan Gotti Talking Sports. That's also free. All right, let's get to it. So the Washington Commanders, random day in May on a Sunday, making a move as news just dropped per Mike Garafolo. Let's read about it. So the Washington Commanders, they are planning on hiring Brandon Sosna from the Detroit Lions. He's in a high-ranking front office role. So right now, the role is uncertain and it's unknown. So we don't know what specifically he will be doing here in Washington. But he was in charge of hiring Lincoln Riley at USC, and he spent the last couple years with Detroit as their senior director football administration. So let's read a little bit about Mr. Brandon, see if we can learn something and maybe get a little bit of information and maybe make a guess at what he could do here in Washington. So Brandon Sosna serves as the Lions senior director football administrations. After joining the organization in 2022, in his role, Sosna oversees the strategic planning and management of the salary cap as the team's primary contract negotiator. Now, remember we just got rid of our last guy that was here with Ron Rivera, and I believe he did some things similar to that. So maybe he can come over and do the same role here in Washington potentially. He joined the Lions after 3 years at the University of Southern California, where he served as the executive senior associate athletic director / chief of staff. Sosna's responsibilities at USC included managing the day-to-day operations across the entire athletic program, overseeing the department's external communications and revenue generating teams providing administrative oversight of the football program, and serving as the athletics lead contract negotiators throughout his time at USC. He engineered the reconstruction and modernization of the Trojans football program and athletic department. Additionally, he was credited as the architect of the hiring process for USC's head coach Lincoln Riley in 2022 offseason and played a critical role in USC's moving to the Big Ten Conference. So, if I can maybe make a guess, I think he continues the same title, maybe with a little bit more added on to his plate, because I'm just curious if he does continue the same title here in Washington, basically being the main salary cap negotiator guy when it comes to contracts. Why would he leave Detroit? I think it may be for that role and maybe something else in Washington. That's just my guess. Again, the role is unknown at the current moment, but let's continue to read a little bit more about his history to see if, again, we can learn some more stuff. So it's prior to the USC Trojans, Sosna had the 2 stints at the University of Cincinnati. He was named the athletic department's chief of staff during his time, which as he organized the search process that resulted in the hiring of Bearcats head coach Luke Fickell, who led Cincinnati to national prominence. Sosna returned to Cincinnati in 2019 as the senior associate athletic director / chief revenue officer. Under his leadership, the athletic department set new records for attendance and ticket sales. So that's another thing that he could also come here to do. So not only will he contribute to potentially getting players better contracts and better contract negotiation for both sides of the team and the players, he has history at improving sales and getting fans in the seats and making the fan experience overall better. So, and what do you think Josh Harris wants to do? Washington is one of the lowest teams when it comes to attendance and ticket sales in the past. So Josh Harris is trying to get guys on board that could potentially help with improving that. So that's another role that he could potentially help out with doing. Let's see. Since Sosna's first entered the NFL with the Cleveland Browns during the 2017-2018 season, working as the football administration intern before being evaluated to a salary cap and contract analyst in 2018. A native of Cincinnati, Ohio, Sosna graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a bachelor's degree in political science. He was named to Forbes 30 Under 30 list in 2020 and Sports Business Journal's New Voice Under 30 listed in 2019. Notably, the only college administrator represented on both lists. He also received the Front Office Sport Rising 25 award in 2017. So he has a solid track record. And that's what I could think maybe his role would be here in Washington. Salary cap guy, continuing the same thing, but also helping get fans back in the stadium, because tickets and revenue for the team is what's most important for owner Josh Harris, and will create a winner too. So that's why I think his role could potentially be. But again, right now it is unknown. Let's see his age again. Does it tell us his age right now? Maybe I would say 38. Doesn't say his age or anything like that. So I'm gonna say he maybe late 30s, early 40s. He was 27, so a couple years ago. So he's probably like mid 30s actually. So he's relatively young. He fits that criteria of the young age that Washington and the new generation of NFL and sports is pushing. So I would say maybe mid 30s. So potentially could be a good hire. Let me know what y'all think about it down below in the comments section. This comes right after yesterday news came out that Washington plans on or targeting director of college scouting David Blackburn for a personnel role per Ben Standing from the Baltimore Ravens. So we're looking at two of the better organizations. Isn't that crazy to call the Lions one of the better organizations? But look at staying down and looking at building a great front office. Dude, Brad Holmes is doing a great job there in Detroit, and now they're one of the top organizations that teams that are trying to build their team poach from, if you get what I'm trying to say. That's what we want to be. We want to go from one of the worst teams in the NFL to one of the better organizations where teams that are trying to build their team up start poaching stuff away from us. You know what I'm saying? So we're taking stuff away from Detroit because they set a really good foundation there in Detroit. So that's what we're trying to do. And then obviously the Ravens' success speaks for themselves. Constant, playoff berths, division crowns, and AFC championship appearances. We know what the Ravens do over there. So let me know what y'all think. Leave it down in the comment section. As always, me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Here's the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. And once we get to 7K, I'm giving away 5 Jay and Daniel jerseys. Check out Chewy IRL too, where we talk about real life situations over there. Subscribe to that channel if that interests you. See y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.
Never gave up ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a laundry.